Hey everybody, thank you for joining Matt Hansen and myself, Sierra Davis, here at Powder HQ. We are going to talk to you guys today about one of our skis of the year, the La Sportiva Vapor Float. Yeah. The ski is 117 millimeters underfoot, which is kind of speaking to a trend that we saw at Powder Week this year where a lot of wider skis did well, and that's because we got super lucky and it nuked and it snowed like a foot every night all week, and it was awesome.
Best week of the year.
Yeah, best week of the year for sure. This is a carryover ski. It's not new this year, but it did really well this year. You skied it up at Red Mountain. Tell me a little bit about where you skied it and what your experience was on this ski.
Yeah. So the Vapor Float is incredibly lightweight. It is a full carbon construction, and when you pick it up off the rack, it's kind of really surprised at how lightweight it is. It's stupid light for such a fat ski. So touring binding on the Vapor Float, we go up and start skinning out to Mount Roberts, which is a out of bounds zone at Red. It takes about 45 minutes to skin up, and you really appreciate at that point how lightweight the Vapor Float is. Yeah. But then when you get to the top and you're on such a lightweight ski and you're looking over the edge, and it is really steep, committed, big mountain terrain. And you really want a ski that will hold up under aggressive conditions like that. So on a lightweight ski, you can kind of feel a little skeptical of that. I think we've seen a lot of lightweight skis come out with the trend in backcountry skiing over the last decade. And while I think it's easy to make a lightweight ski, it's really hard to make a lightweight ski that actually skis well on the descent. So,
and does this?
So you're on the Vapor Float, and it does. It does.
And how would you say this super wide light ski would do in a resort? Is it a ski you'd recommend for someone who maybe splits their time 50-50 resort backcountry? Or like you said, is it really specific towards a single use?
I think this is a pretty specific ski. Okay. I did ski it on groomers, and while it's manageable for sure, that's not what it's built for. Okay. This ski is built for the backcountry.
What about the construction of the Vapor Float makes it a ski for that specific use?
Well, it's all carbon, like I mentioned, and it has these carbon nanotubes, which are like hexagonal, tiny, like miniature hexagonal tubes that run throughout the ski that give it a very high torsional rigidity, favorite phrase, but a certain amount of dampness too. Okay. So it is somewhat deflective just because of its lightweight, but that nanotube construction makes it torsionally stiff, so when you do set it on edge, it's not going to just roll over and buckle up. It's really kind of all that you could ask for a backcountry ski, really, in my opinion.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you for walking us through your experience of one of our skis of the year, the La Sportiva Vapor Float, which we had a really good time on at Powder Week at Red Mountain.
You did. Thanks, Sierra.
Yep.